runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Yeah, Mexican can't.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Santana giving chase. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Puerto Rico
will stand in for the first time now. And he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
And that is huge for him,
You're
too.
Mexican.
This is a contract
Yeah, that
him,
too.
So he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
What does Bartolo Enos sound like,
and
dude?
A pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward.
Dude, I'm white.
Maybe
That's all I
not
gotta
that
say.
far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Dude, I'm not really too
Mike
psyched
Trout
about
will dig
looking
in
at
now.
your
He's
dick,
got
dude.
that average
Sorry.
up over 330 to begin the ball game.
That's not something
right
I'm
now,
looking
he's
forward
in the prime
to.
of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Morty.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Man.
Stung into the gap in
This
right
could
center
be a
for
triple.
what should be extra bases. Around
Yep,
first,
it's a
heading
triple.
for second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll make
Triple
it into
for
third
Trout.
here with a 2-out triple. Chris Carter will get a chance now as he hopes to cash in following the 2-out triple.
Well, the inning didn't look like it was going anywhere with those 2 quick outs, but then all of a sudden, now the pressure's on here with a runner down at third.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful
When are
pitch
we
there,
turning
and he's
up this
dominating
difficulty
at-bat. It's
level?
0-2 now.
Wow.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. On the ground to the left side. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. Jorge Soler makes his way to the plate. He'll get a start here in
Jorge
the top of the
Soleria.
second. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Jorge.
Hits it high and deep out to center field.
Yeah.
Back goes Trout at the track.
Not the best
A leap there
option.
by Trout, but he can't reel it in, if you will. That ball is gone.
Batting fifth, third baseman number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Nope, that's a ball.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. A.J. Pierzynski will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
And you know what, guys? It's just not getting a whole lot better for this guy either. He's hitting under 230 over his last 10 games.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Whew, nice play.
Batting 7,
Jose Iglesias steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Polanco is going to get there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Danny Santana will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hit to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Brett Wallace will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season.
Brett Wallace.
And that misses inside 1-0. Chopped foul right at home plate.
I knew it.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Santana has it in his tracks, makes the play, one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Iglesias to his left.
What's
He's
the
there.
benefit
On
to
first,
going to
and
game
Cabrera's
chat?
a ground
I'm just
out victim. 2 away.
Batting 7th.
JT Realmuto gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit in the air to right field. And he will get there to make
You're
the
cruising
running
for a
play,
bruising,
and that
son.
will end the inning. Rich Hill set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
How's the patch, Caboose? Do you like it?
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
How do you like the patch, Valdez? Did you even notice anything?
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
That's true.
Strasburg steps into the windup, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Starling Marte will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now batting. Second baseman, Joe Panic.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. That's popped up out towards short right field. Carter onto the grass, and that's the third out. Darnell Sweeney will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now.
Well, when you look at what this guy's done so far, Matty, he leads this ball club in average. He's been a huge part of their offense so far this season.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Stepping in, Steven Strasburg. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santana has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Gregory Polanco will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that... David Ortiz is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
On the move is Trout. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Jorge Soler stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, the last time that was a fastball, and it didn't really look like he got all of it, but the velocity of the pitch probably helped it a little bit, and he just snuck it out of here.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swung on, missed, 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will rattle around near the knot hole out near the 309 sign. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. He drew a walk his first time up. Strasburg comes set. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. A.J. Pierzynski is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. In there at the knees, strike 1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Jose Iglesias gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Grounded to third. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Adam Ford, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Hit hard on the ground to second. 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Squared that one up just a little late. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Trout is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Chris Carter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now. Danny Santana heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Center fielder, Danny Santana.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Hit hard towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Rich Hill is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Starling Marte ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And he falls behind. 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning.
Caught him looking. Strike three. Keep him on. Bust.
Leading off the inning, Brett Wallace. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. That's by him for strike one.
Keep it true. Keep it true.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Grounded back up the middle. And a rather easy first out. Melky Cabrera stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball left side. Suarez is up with it on to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. JT Realmuto is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a fly out. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row. Joe Panik makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Second baseman, Joe.
Grounded up the first baseline. Carter comes up with it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The first baseman,
David Ortiz will stand in now. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Jorge Soler steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
And on 0-2, I think you're better off trying to bounce.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning.
All right. This.
Darnell Sweeney gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Steven Strasburg is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Soler is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Right fielder, number 25.
Gregory Polanco will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away.
Ouch.
Back here in San Francisco, the Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Eugenio Suarez stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw is there to record the first out. A.J. Pierzynski will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Change up low, 2-0. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. 3-0 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Liner towards second. Throw to first retires Pierzynski for the second out. Jose Iglesias will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is Adam Ford will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Outside and low, 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Eric Goodell is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Oscar Hernandez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Mike Trout is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Trying to hold the lead. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. Ortiz is under it near the mound. 1 out. So striding in, Chris Carter, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Now the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. So stepping in, Brett Wallace, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Should have been a strikeout.
Melky Cabrera gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. The cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 1-1. JT Realmuto will step in. A ground out victim as last time.
Let's go, Realmuto.
This is hit well out toward deep left field. Marte going back. And as Giants fans here on television quite frequently.
JT! Get down with JT. Yeah, you know
New
me.
pitcher set to take over now as the former number 1 overall pick Luke Hochevar gets the nod.
Shortstop, Darnell Sweeney.
Darnell Sweeney stands in as he looks at a called strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Marte is under it, and that retires the side.
Luckily we had JT Realmuto on deck.
Danny Santana comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Oscar Hernandez will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
On the ground up the middle. Sweeney scoops it up in time to first, and there are 2 away. Starling Marte will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
We're getting good. We're doing fine. We're doing just fine.
A ball hit hard to the left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
We're still in control.
Joe Panik strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Oh, man.
To first, reined in. Onto the bag with it is Carter, and that'll retire
in here
the
by
side.
myself. There used to be people, but then they played Rainbow. And I didn't want to. Not to mention, I can't.
Gerard Dyson is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance.
I have no desire to download it either. Even this
First
new
pitch fastball
patch.
swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe force seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Dude.
Ready with the 0-2.
That's what.
Grounded to the right.
It's just a new patch, dude.
And Ortiz will just lumber over to the bag and take it himself for the out.
Henry Houston.
Gregory Polanco will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup.
Did you
He's
fix
0 for
your
3 thus
router?
far. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Did you have to go into the Yeah, you're
out
gonna.
towards second.
I think they're in game
Fielded by
chat.
Panic. Throw gets him, 2 down.
You're gonna have to send him a message if you want.
Adam Ford will stand in here. 0 for 2 with
Wait,
a run
Malevolence
scored
on
so far.
PF4? Man,
First
stuff
pitch of the
must have went
at-bat.
south.
And there's the good fastball from Hochevar as he gets ahead 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his
That'd be a
stamp on this
bitch
game.
move. Let me see. No, he's off.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the inning will continue as that's
probably
through for
got
a
him.
2-out hit. Mike Trout gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
JT Realmuto.
That evens it up 1-1.
Yeah.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Oh, 1.9. Yeah, mine goes
3-1 now.
Anywhere from 50 to 55 and upwards.
And a good
My
at-bat
download's
that time as he
anywhere from
lays off
50
for ball 4.
megabytes
And as
to
a result,
55.
that'll move a runner up into scoring
upload.
position now with 2 away.
Nice. Yeah.
Chris Carter
I think
is in with 2 away
that's
now as he
about
looks at a called
close to
strike
where it
1.
caps out.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy,
You
and
do.
he did just that.
Big
Well,
swing at
the router
knuckle curve,
does.
gets nothing but air. 0-2
There's
now.
different type of. They're modems and routers.
Way
They're capable
outside.
of going quicker.
1-2.
And
Like,
now here,
you
1
can
and
pay
2,
for a
this
certain
is where you
speed,
need
but
your
if your
best
router
pitch.
and
You gotta
modem's
strand
not
that
up to
runner
the
out there at
speed,
second
then
base
it's
and
only
keep
going
the deficit just at 3.
Swing
Yeah,
and
it's
a
only
miss
gonna
at
give
1 in the
you what
third.
it allows.
And the throw to first ends the inning.
Your
what
attention,
you.
please.
Yeah.
Now
Safe
pitching for the
situation here,
Giants,
and they'll make the call for the side-arming right-hander Brad Ziegler.
Yeah.
Ziegler.
Well, I could tell he was hitting up early. Yeah, I know. You could tell that he was hitting it hard. Yeah, talking like a high school girl, man. Yeah. For $10. I could have probably easily beat him. Especially because he's fucking drunk. I mean, but he would have got furious if he lost. He probably would have quit it. And then told me that he wasn't going to pay.
David Ortiz
Dude,
will
he
stand
quits
in now.
games
He's been
all the
kept
time.
quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the
woke up
middle of
this
the order.
morning and
He
signed
just
on
hasn't been able to get it
baseball,
going today. It happens.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, he likes doing
Chopped
that.
fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, I give a
2
fair
balls and 2
warning.
strikes
I
to the
don't
former
even
World
know
Series
usually.
MVP.
I have to fair
Still 2-2.
Yeah, he told me
Now,
that
changeup locks him up as he
Valdez
looks at
shot him
strike
in the
3
head,
called. 1
so,
away.
Now batting.
Jorge Soler will stand
I
in,
don't
needing to
think
do
so.
something here to get on base as they're down
It
to
was
the final
he
2
ran
outs.
in my way.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
the
Into the
classic
windup, here
he
comes
ran
the
in my
0-1.
way.
Another one fouled off,
and it's always
behind 0-2.
There's never someone to blame.
0-2 pitch. Left field and deep. Cabrera going back. Out of here.
Yeah,
she was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run.
Third baseman number 7.
One of the classic is
a solo shot here to left. His second of the game, and the Angels are right back in it. It's now a 4-2 score.
I liked it for a while, but it
right
just fucking wore out on me.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Yeah, I don't know about that, man.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's out in 1 week. Well, less than 1 week.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
The movie's coming out.
Strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Steven Strasburg.
I think it's a remake.
He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his...
Yeah. Yeah. But it's a fun one. It comes out. I beat Dark Souls 2. Yeah. Alright, later. Which one are you talking? Are you talking about my, like, warrior that has, like, the iron armor or what? Yeah. What, you watched some of my stream? I was streaming earlier. What? Must automatically do that. Oh, huh. Yeah, it must just automatically do that. Oh yeah, I see it. Let me view it. Yeah, but it sucks because I still had to do the DLC, but since I beat